Hi, I'm Amy Kluber, Editor-in-Chief at GovCIO Media and Research. I am sitting here with Justin Fanelli, CTO at the Department of the Navy. Welcome, Justin.
Thanks for having me.
The Navy's strategy to weaponize data and AI was just released. That aims to build an AI-first maritime force. What does that mean to you? What are you excited about it?
I'm excited because it is permission from the Secretary to sprint. It is clear guidance to stop focusing on the activity only and make sure that everything connects to an outcome. And so you'll find the bits to effects cycle. That is to say that, digital turns into physical. We hear about physical AI. We hear about all of these different connection points. We want to make sure that with everything that is happening behind the scenes, here is the value case, here is the business case, and here is how it is shrinking timelines, here's how it's making us more effective. So it essentially gives us a concrete marching order of here's everyone across the department operating one way with one funnel so that we can execute.
Fantastic. It sounds like it was desperately needed, and obviously a look at how AI is sort of impacting the future-looking priorities for you and the Navy.
It kind of opens the aperture for that too, right?
Sure.
And so the idea is not to define exactly how to use it. We are doing structured challenges. We're still doing a ton of piloting to say, bring us your biggest impacts. And then we evaluate. This allows us to do some divesting. This allows us to scale what's working. Sure. And so this was really a signature from on top. We figured out the right way to do this. Let's have everyone run as hard as we can there.
Sure. Any particular ways you are sort of assessing those AI projects or how to move forward on those?
Yeah, I mean, so outcome-driven metrics, ultimately the return on investment, whether it's dollars and cents or impact, is fairly straightforward. And so where we can measure against the previous baseline, here's how much we're spending, here's how long this process takes, here's how much we've compressed what we call the OODA loop, the observe, orient, decide, act loop. And can we get that down to infinitesimally small numbers? Can we make sure that we are able to adapt faster than we've ever been able to before? And that is increasing not just our speed, but our decision quality.
We're here at the Caresoft DevSecOps conference. What is one challenge in DevSecOps that you think deserves more attention that you think is under talked about right now?
So we have we derive significant value from commercial off-the-shelf software, increasingly so. But then also there are situations where you'd make your own software or get it out of a pipeline, a COTS pipeline, and then go downstream. I'd say the make versus buy decision, that line is something that we have to pay extra attention to right now because there are changes on both sides that are affecting value. And so if everyone is, return on investment within government is still a new concept. If everyone is dead center on data-driven decision-making, then that allows us to avoid the suburban sprawl of too many competing duplicative solutions. Where is our best bang for the buck? And let's operate that like a portfolio where we are getting the most effect and we are able to move something, in my terms, from Horizon 3 into Horizon 1 faster. We're moving so much faster to go from pilot to full-scale production than we ever have before. The question now is, when would you want to use a scalpel and when would you want to use a different instrument? And so where does COTS specifically work? We should be able to, and we are increasingly able to make those types of trade-off decisions quickly and on the back end because we started with so many systems. What are the things that are less value than the things than the solutions that we are currently developing or the modifications that we're making within our software development lifecycle?
Okay, fantastic. So maybe beyond DevSecOps, what excites you about where the Navy is headed right now? Number
one, I think portfolios is the right way to be organized, right? And so when it used to be this sprawl of program offices, then it was a lot of different places to get things done. Right now, we are organized in a much clearer fashion. I'd say the trading and connecting dots between the private sector and the public sector is as clear as it's ever been. Our demand signal forums were quite effective, and now we're sharing both on the problem side and the solution side in much quicker time. So what I'm excited about is we have a stack of wins, growing that set of wins for this workforce and increasingly getting the type of talent that we need in the workforce of people who can get a win, like a significant win, like a touchdown, not a first down, in 3 months. That means, hey, did we cattle drive something away? Did we show that the timeline used to be 2 weeks and now we can do it in an hour? So those type of splash wins, to include on our AI adoption front, hey, here's how I've saved 100 hours for my team in just the course of a month. What do those look like? So data-driven wins, stacking that up right now, and then ultimately front end, back end, having that AI-first workforce and a software-defined fleet that allows us to forever be Lego blocks, right? We are building on composably what is available to reconfigure for distributed maritime operations, to reconfigure for whatever is needed worldwide.
Fantastic. Sounds like there's already some wins for something that is sort of so new with the whole acquisition framework that
Definitely
is putting out. So thank you so much, Justin.
Thanks for having me.